was a very hot summer day. Even when night arrived, everything still smoldered. People out on the street felt as if they were drowning in their own sweat. Except for her. She was sprawled across the bed waiting for him. She had already waited for more than an hour. Fully composed, dipped in spicy perfume and sweating from the heat. She played a CD, said to have erotic, magnetic powers. If you have one to attract erotically, 6 cigarette butts in the ashtray, and no knock at the door, no knock at all. She wanted to change her mind and leave, but was still hopeful he'd show up. He called the next day and apologized. He had many excuses. She couldn't hear him mumbling on the phone, not because the connection was bad, but because she didn't care. I arrived. They had no, she said, and hung up. She said and hung up. Breaking up can be truly liberating. People hold on to relationships as if they are some trophy. Why bother? It's more pleasant to be alone. Why worry about what you said yesterday? If yesterday you said love, today you have to continue saying love. But to have loved yesterday and today no longer feel the love or the desire to smile or sweet talk, communicating instead as if there were no words left in the world. That is not love. Breaking up is human nature. People, women in particular, spend their time creating love, but too many of them share it with a man who does not show up. He doesn't show up because he knows he'll be forgiven, but she did not want to forgive. She wanted sex. She wanted sex yesterday, but he didn't show up. She looked up at the golden sky and said, it's too hot for sex, other than maybe the quick 3-minute type of sex. But that's not something you could ask of anyone. It requires a man you knew well. You must be comfortable to ask. Listen, I want sex, but only 3 minutes, no more. A man you barely knew would look at you funny and take you for a fool. Besides, there was no one she could think of. She glanced at the newspaper and saw that the celebrity tiger was visiting the city zoo. I'll go see the tiger, she decided. The zoo was packed with many mothers and misbehaving children. Children should not stick fingers in their noses in public, but apparently none of their mothers knew this. She looked for signs to see if smoking was prohibited. There were none. She lit a cigarette in front of the tiger. He was a young tiger, but he had the dead eyes of a zoo tiger. She knew what the eyes of a wild animal looked like, and they were nothing like this tiger's eyes. The tiger looked at the spectators and seemed ashamed. She looked back, but not as an admiring fan like the surrounded idiots. The tiger was close to the bars and slid his nose through. The mothers and children drew back in shock. The tiger looked at her as if it knew she could dominate him. Not really, of course not. Tigers had teeth and claws, but trapped behind bars, the story changes. She blew cigarette smoke in the tiger's face. The tiger did not flinch. He continued to look at her as if the smoke was punishment. He had to bear punishment for not fighting back and being trapped in a zoo. The next day it rained. She She was happy because she was not a trapped tiger. She thought of going back to the zoo, but didn't have the money, so she didn't. Instead, she went to him, knocked at the door. He was in his underwear, a handsome man. Listen, she said, wanna have sex for 3 minutes? 3 minutes, yes, that's all I want, okay. She entered the bedroom, got naked and waited for him. He grabbed her hair and whispered something, nothing interesting, probably. It took 2 minutes and a bit. She got up, dressed and left. The rain washed away her sweat and thought she wanted to be the tiger.